Thanks for tuning in to Steel City Football, the 4-1-2. It's a great day to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. Let's jump right in. I want to talk about Jack Sawyer and what a great pick he's been for the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, he went round 4, pick 123, and I think that Jack Sawyer is an absolute steal. I mean, Jack Sawyer's enormous. He's 6'6", 270 pounds. Will Howard is a big guy. He's a huge individual. Jack Sawyer is bigger than him. Jack Sawyer has all the tools. He's strong. He's fast. His motor never stops. The desire, no off-the-field distractions. I know it's only the preseason, but I watched 2 or 3 of Jack Sawyer's games in college, and I think that he is better. I think he's playing better right now in the NFL than he has in college. I'm sure he's working on his craft every single day. He's getting the best coaching that he's ever had. He's getting stronger in the weight room. Everything that he's doing is showing. I don't think there's any downside to Jack Sawyer whatsoever. I'm reading some of the insiders say that Jack Sawyer had buzz going at the start of training camp and it kind of died down a little bit. I completely disagree with this assessment. On every single play, Jack Sawyer is bringing the heat. He's affecting the game. Just because he doesn't get a sack every single play doesn't mean he's not affecting the actual play itself. And, you know, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, including myself, we are very hard to make happy most of the time, like 99% of the time. We're never happy unless it's a Super Bowl victory. So I understand. I get it. But Pittsburgh Steelers fans, Jack Sawyer is the real deal. Let's jump into his highlights. In 3 games, Sawyer had 8 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss, 2 quarterback hits. You know, Jack Sawyer got a ton of reps in the preseason, but let's watch the tape. Watch for yourself. Just because he doesn't make a tackle or get a sack doesn't mean he didn't affect the play. Great hustle to the ball. Once again, hustling to the ball. I mean, you got to love it. You got to love what you see there. Let's watch him here against Jacksonville. Swim move to the outside. Steps up in the pocket. Should have been credited with a sack. Wait, did he get the ball? He should have been credited with a sack right there. The play should have been blown dead. So let's watch that again. Rip. Come on. How could you not give Jack Sawyer a sack on that play? Let's be serious. I mean, in today's, cupcake league of the NFL where you can't even sneeze on a quarterback, probably is, a Michigan fan, the referee. Let's watch this one. I mean, he's making the play. He forces the quarterback out of the pocket. He's bringing the heat on every single play. A lot of people are making a big deal about this video. Maybe he's tired on the play. I mean, you don't know. Just because he lost on a play doesn't mean he can't play. All right, let's watch this again. He's held on the play. So there should have been a flag right there. We can all see he's being held on the play. Comes to the inside. The quarterback knows when he's back there that Jack Sawyer is coming every play. Fine, he gets blocked, whatever. But the quarterback knows in his mind, like, I got to get rid of this football because this man is coming every single play. I only expect great things from Jack Sawyer. Top left of the screen. Comes to the inside. Destroys the play in the backfield. Great play by Jack Sawyer. Gotta love what you see. Let's slow it down a little bit. Once again, let's watch that again. Top left. Great play. Top left. Shows it again. Also Jack Sawyer's teammate who got picked right before him, Lathan Ransom for the Carolina Panthers, pick 122, the safety. Everybody's like, oh, he's having a great year. What a surprise. Are you really surprised? I'm not surprised at all. Ohio State, they won the national championship. They played the best competition. Now, if you're gonna, obviously there's always diamonds in the rough, but there's more Jack Sawyers that are successful. James Harrison is a rarity. James Harrison is the 1%. There's more Jack Sawyers in the NFL than James Harrisons. You'll see another Kevin Green, Bruce Smith, a guy with the prototypical type size and speed before you'll see another James Harrison. James Harrison is a freak. So, at 5'10", 240 pounds, that he's a freakazoid. My point being is this. If you had to bet on a guy, Jack Sawyer plays at Ohio State, wins the national championship, is 6'6", 270 pounds, strong, motor. The Pittsburgh Steelers absolutely made the right decision, made the right pick. I'm not saying you can't get great players from places like Akron and that kind of stuff, but if you look at it percentage-wise, where all the top players come from, usually those top players go to all the top colleges and play the best competition. Whether you're playing at Ohio State, Alabama, Florida, when you're picking from those teams, usually if a guy doesn't work out and he's a first-round pick, that's because his mind, he got his money and off the field, who knows what he was up to, but football was the last thing on his mind. With Jack Sawyer, I don't believe that at all. I believe that, God, family, football in that order, and he's not going to do anything stupid to ruin this opportunity. I think this is a fantastic pick by the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Pittsburgh Steelers fans are going to be pleasantly surprised what Jack Sawyer turns into in the, not the distant future, the near future. And with that being said, thanks for tuning in to Steel City Football, the 4-1-2.